Today I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me and chat for one of my last mock interviews before the state pageant. So I'm just going to talk to you guys about what's going on in my life and kind of give you some context to the videos you're seeing. And I'm going to get ready for my interview while I do it. So first I have to put on my suit. So this is the fit right now. Just a little sweatshirt. I think this is from Abercrombie. And my leggings. Suit in all her glory. Makes me feel like I'm running for president, and I love it. I always do outfit first when I get ready, which I know is kind of a hot take, but it's just always what I've done, and it's what I like the best. So, yeah, it's just what I do. I know it's kind of a risk, too, especially with something like this, that I'm going to get makeup on it, but I always get hot, like in a robe. All I have is a fuzzy robe, and when I put that on, I get hot, especially when I'm curling my hair. So we just take the risk, and that's probably not a good idea, but just trust the process, guys. It's going to be okay. So first step, I also do hair before makeup. I think that's less of a hot take, but that is what I do. It's also so rainy outside and dark because it's like, what time is it? 4:14. My mock interview's at 6. So you know, if you hear like rain in the background, it's because it's raining. So first we're going to start with curling my hair. Gotta let her heat up. But the first thing I want to tell you guys about is school. So as you can tell from my bio and stuff, I go to the University of Iowa. I'm a sophomore and I'm in Alpha Chi Omega. It's my second year. I rushed in the fall of my freshman year and I got into Alpha Chi and I love it so much. I live in the house right now, so you'll get to see some of that once I get back to school. I'm an elementary education major, so I want to teach ideally first grade, somewhere between kindergarten and third. That's like my ideal situation. I live, like right now, I'm at home with my mom, dad, and my younger brother, and we're a big wrestling family. Go to a lot of wrestling, so you'll hear me talk about that, see some of that in my videos. And at home, I'm also Miss Logan County Fair Queen, as you've probably gotten out of my videos so far if you've watched some of them. But I was crowned in August, and it has changed my whole year. I was the first person to ever get all 3 titles at our fair, so that is pretty amazing, and it's something I'm really proud of. So that is one of my biggest commitments right now, is holding that title. And in a week, I'll be competing for Miss Illinois County Fair Queen, which is really exciting. And I will be posting, my next video will be my preparation for that pageant. And then the video after that will be a vlog of that pageant. So by the time you watch this, you'll be a couple days closer to knowing how that goes. I have a boyfriend. His name is Nolan. He's pretty cool. He goes to school just about 30 minutes away from me, and he wrestles as well. So again, wrestling, very important in my life, even though it's not something that I personally do. Sometimes it feels like I do. I'm really excited for the new year. I just feel like there's a lot of fun things happening this year, especially starting 2 weeks in with the state pageant. It's just starting the year off with a bang before I even go back to school for the semester. And I have some really fun classes that I'm taking. Like, I get to take a music class. And another thing about me is that in high school, I was such a theater kid. I was on the speech team, I was in choir, I did all the musicals, all the plays. So that is like a part of me that's kind of retired, I guess. Not retired from being a theater kid. I still love theater, love music. But I'm not actively doing anything like that anymore. So that's something that you might not know, but now you do. And this next semester, I get to take a music methods class, like for teaching, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited that all of my classes this semester have to do with education and teaching, because that's what I want to be learning about. That's what I want to be learning about, and it makes me remember why I'm there to begin with. like what the end goal of even going to college is. Helps keep my priorities in order and just keep me organized and motivated. So I really like when my classes feel relevant. This semester I'll have 2 roommates, Madeline and Calissa, shout out. So we have a lot of fun adventures together in Iowa City that I'm sure you will see some more of now that I'm consistently posting on here. So my best friend Michael, he goes to school in Chicago, and I have visited him. I actually do have a vlog on here of when I visited him last year. That was one before I started posting consistently that I just randomly got motivated to film and posted. So if you want to see my visit to Chicago to see Michael last year, I'll link that video right here if you want to watch it. But we've been best friends since middle school, and I miss him so much. I miss like performing together because that was kind of like our thing. But he came to visit me in Iowa City a couple months ago, and it was so much fun. But it is really important to make sure you prioritize those friendships, especially when they're people like Michael is for me, who's been my best friend since we were like 13. So it's always been super important to me that I make an effort there, and we make efforts to see each other. Oh, another thing that I love about being home is I work at a coffee shop in my hometown. It's called Sip Shack. I've worked there since I was 16. Yeah, I'm 19. I'll be 20 in March. Right now it's January. So that is important to know as well. I am 19. And I've worked at Sip Shack since I was 16. I started working there in the summer when I was 16. But I really love it there. And it's just so much fun. I've also been really thinking lately about my New Year's resolutions. I know I already did my vision board video, so you guys know kind of like my goals and my vibe for 2026, but I didn't really talk about my specific resolutions in that video. It was more just like categories. But one of them that I have is posting on YouTube every Sunday, which I've done so far, and this will be, the third time in a row that I'm doing that, I think. So it's officially a streak. So keeping that going and just trying to build my platform and create some real content. Oh, hello. Ha! Did you guys see that? We good. And create some real content in 2026 is one of my big priorities. I also, what else we got? Oh, eating better. That's one that I feel like a lot of people have, but it is one that I've been trying to focus on because I was really good with my workouts in 2025, which I want to continue, obviously. But the one thing that I was not great about was my diet. Your girl loves some pizza, loves some buffalo wings, let's see, what else do I like? Sweet treats. Love them. Okay? And those are great. But it can get to be a problem. And my goal is just to make sure it does not become a problem. And I have some moderation. I still want to have the things I like, but I also want to feel good. And I don't want to feel gross and have a tummy ache all the time because I'm not eating good. I feel like not a lot of people talk about the balance when you go to school, like when you go off to college. Like, you have this whole other life at college, and then when you come home, it's like you kind of settle into your quote-unquote old life. Like, you get back into your old routines and your old habits, and sometimes I even catch myself like acting ways that I used to act and like don't anymore. Like, that might not make sense, but like, for example, in high school, my room was always messy because I was super, super busy and my schedule was crazy, and it was just never my priority to keep my room clean. But in college, I had a lot smaller space and a lot more time. So I didn't want my space to feel so cluttered because I wanted to make the most of the space that I had in my freshman year dorm. And so I just got in a really good habit of keeping my room organized. And college, my schedule has been a lot more flexible because I'm still in some student orgs, but I'm not as busy and time crunched as I was in high school. But the first couple times that I came home, I would start letting my room at home get messy again. And I was like, what is the problem here? Like, I have just as much time as I have at school, if not more, while I'm on break. So why is it that just because I'm in a different place, I'm reverting to those old habits? So I don't know, but I've gotten better about that as well. And now my room at home looks like this. She's all nice and clean right now. All right, so the hair is pretty much done, it would appear. Yeah, just did like some simple curls, nothing crazy. This isn't how my hair will be for my real interview, but since these are just practice mock interviews, it just needs to look nice and look professional. So that's what we're going for with these little curls. So now we're going to do my makeup. I obviously don't really have to do eyes. I mean, I'll do eyeshadow like for the pageant, but for tonight, I don't think I'm going to do any. I'm just going to let the lashes be the lashes. You'll see in my state prep vlog that I got eyelash extensions for the first time, and I'm really liking them. So we're just going to go in here with some concealer. So this is the Fenty Beauty concealer, Pro Filter concealer in the shade 280. I'm pretty pale right now. I'm getting a spray tan the Wednesday before state, so that will not be an issue for then. So I just put my concealer under my eyes. I have an old beauty blender that I haven't washed in far too long, so don't judge me for that, but just keeping it real, you know. And then, of course, just on my little pimples. And then we get our Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Powder Foundation. This is also kind of a hot take that on a daily basis, I only use a powder foundation and concealer. I just have never felt the need to use like a thick foundation. I have this Urban Decay Hydromaniac Tinted Glow. So I use that when I feel a little fancy. But my makeup routine really is very simple. Obviously for pageants, I don't use a tinted moisturizer. I use a real like liquid foundation because every pageant I've ever done, I've gotten my makeup professionally done for, which I am so grateful because, again, I have a very simple understanding of makeup. I can do my makeup and make it look good if it's not too complicated. And so that's what we're doing tonight, since obviously I'm responsible for my own makeup for my practice interviews, and it doesn't really matter. I just want to look professional and presentable. We got the Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Love is the Drug. And it's like dual shade. So it's like, oh, hey guys, hey. It's like this light pink and then a dark pink, which I like because you can kind of mix it and make it like a new shade, I guess. And make it a little brighter, or you can just do the light. And for things like this, I like to do a little brighter, but not have blush blindness. Oh my gosh, I look so pale right now. You just gotta ignore it, guys. The spray tan's coming soon. Don't worry. It's January. I'm gonna look pale. I need to invest in some self-tanner, but we just haven't got that far yet. And I'm scared of it. I'm scared that I'm gonna self-tan and I'm gonna have self-tan blindness and just be like super orange. This highlighter, don't even look at it. I don't even know if they make it anymore because I've had it since probably middle school. And again, sophomore in college now. So just ignore that. I know it's expired, but it's almost gone. So I'm trying to use the rest. It's the Kylie Cosmetics. See, I don't even know. She probably doesn't make this exact one anymore, guys. I'm really sorry. But I know it's Kylie Cosmetics. And then that's the back. So I really can't tell you much more. But I know it's Kylie. We got that much. But I go in with that. Here. Oh, and almost forgot a step. Right, so that was my perfume. Just fell on the floor. In our corner. Again, I feel like this is kind of a hot take, because I think a lot of people left this trend in like 2020. But I just really like the look of some highlighter in my inner corner. It's not something that I'm willing to give up. I just really like the look of it. Don't come for me. So then this is a new one. Don't worry, this isn't expired. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer in the shade medium. Look how fresh and new she is. She's only been used about 3 times, I think. Look, the mirror is even still pretty. And then, since it's January, we drown my face in this. Snatch that jawline. Okay, I've been using mouth tape. Somebody tell me, like, down below if it's a scam. Like, I've been sleeping with it. It's like the Skin Gym kind. So I don't know if, like, different brands are scams and different brands aren't. But, like, that's the one that I've been using. And I don't really know if I see a difference in my jawline. But I also, like, got it because a lot of times I do sleep with my mouth open. So I thought, like, it might help me to not get, like, a sore throat. Because I'm not sleeping with my mouth open. And, like, I don't really know what else. But snatch jawline, maybe. See, I don't know. But somebody tell me if it's a scam. Like, I'm still going to use my 30-pack that I got. But before I buy more, let me know in the comments. Have you used mouth tape? Have you noticed a difference? Because I'm a type of person that, like, I can never notice differences in things in myself. Like, whether it's, like, working out or, like, something like mouth tape, I never can tell if something is, like, having an impact. But I'm reheating this because I have a couple little pieces I'd like to touch up. When I'm curling my hair, I want it to be, like, curled to the top. Like, not volume-wise, but, like, I want the curls to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people curl their hair and they basically just curl the bottom. But I need those curls to be my full head. So, we're going to do some touch-ups. Alright, curls are done. It feels so weird not doing anything to my lashes. Like, I know, like, maybe I should just brush them out with the little spoon she gave me. Because it's so weird. Like, that is always my non-negotiable. Anytime I leave the house for anything is I put on mascara and I curl my lashes. I at least curl my lashes. But now, they don't even need me. I also have never done anything to my brows. I have very dark eyebrows, and they're pretty thick, so they really have never needed anything. Again, I probably will do something for, like, the pageant, just because every part of my makeup is going to be a little more bold, a little more glam, but on a normal day, I don't even own any, like, I don't think. I used to use, like, a clear brow gel, but then I was also like, what is that really doing? So I just kind of brush them out. I'm going to use this hairspray on my hair. Davines medium hairspray. It's the one that my hairstylist uses. Like, the lady who has cut my hair since I was, like, 8. So I trust her judgment. And I actually just got it for Christmas because I told my mom I loved how it smelled and that I wanted some for myself. So now I'm going to go in with the lips, even though I know I'm going to have to redo them before the interview because it's only 4:41. I still have about a long time before I leave. Just to show you guys, I'm using the Kosas Sweat Lip Oil in the shade Unbuttoned. I'm a very lip gloss person. I don't really do matte because I just always need my lips to be, like, not chapped and, like, moisturized. So something like this is perfect because it makes them feel like that and doesn't dry them out. Obviously, I'm gonna, like, fix my curls before I leave, so just let them be for now. But now I'm going to show you. Hello. I'm going to show you my jewelry. that I'm going to be wearing, not only for tonight, but for my real interview. So, I'm going to take out what I have on right now. I got to take off my necklaces too. Because I figured with this suit, I didn't need a necklace necessarily because the vest, it's so high that a necklace, and with the buttons, a necklace kind of looks odd with it. So we're doing no necklace. So my earrings are these little silver moments. So they look like that. Because interview earrings should be simple, elegant. I'm just gonna put a little hand lotion on. Because again, I hate my skin feeling dry as well as my lips. So this is the EOS pink shampoo. I think it's EOS. EOS? 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 I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you say it a different way. But it's this one, pink champagne. I had not seen it, and my mom got it for Christmas for me, and I love it. So I'm gonna put that on my hands before I put on my ring. I'm just gonna wear one ring for my interview. And this one's like really special because I got it this Christmas from my great-grandparents, and it was my great-great-grandma's who I was named after. So my great-great-grandma Julia, this was her ring. And now it's mine, and her name is also mine. And so this is just a nice way to like keep her with me, keep me grounded, even though I unfortunately never met her. Just everything I've heard, I know she was an amazing person. Obviously, I'm named after her. And so having this and getting to wear this, especially for important moments like the pageant, is really special and really important. So that's my jewelry. Very simple, just the ring and the earrings, because we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to be distracting with the jewelry. So we're just going to fluff out the curls a bit. Again, might have to touch them up again before I head to the mock interview. So now I'm going to put on my perfume. I've been using the Gucci Bloom. That's one of my favorites. And also the Burberry Her is one of my favorites. My big one is at school. This is just a little mini. But since I have this at home, I've been using it because I really like it too. Just do a little neck and wrist. And there we go. And then I do as well some of the Sol de Janeiro 48. It's my favorite body spray. And I just do that a little bit of everywhere. I think that is the completed look. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and getting to know me a little better and watching me get ready. So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.